Hey folks, Cappy here. Oh, my screen up there, that side, gotta get it right, that side seems to have frozen. But for what it's worth, welcome back to my little studio. And I'm doing a challenge at the moment, and so what I'm doing is the pic on this side under my very still feature of myself is out in Australia, I believe, Maloolaba Beach. Got to get that name right. So today we're going to be using a palette knife, and I've popped in a bit of tape over there to establish a horizon line. So what I'm going to do is I won't be using I'll be using my longer thin palette knife to zoot up a color. We've got our three usual colors, ultramarine blue, I've got a crimson here, or magenta. We don't have ultramarine alizarin crimson here for some other unknown reason. It's just disappeared off the market. And yellow ochre, and then on the side here I've got some titanium white. So I just want to mix up a little bit of a purpley color here. So that's red and blue. Gonna add a touch more blue to that bit on the bluer side, and I'm going to use that for sketching out where I want things to be. So first up, going to have a look at the rock line. So I've got rocks coming across here, and they're moving in this direction, so I'm just going to add in a bit of the direction. At this stage, it's just a very rough sketch, blocking in the parts that I want to see as the main parts of the piece that I'm going to do. So that's that done. Give that a clean. Of course, never tissue paper when you need it. So, right, now I'm going to move on to the sky, and at this stage we're not going to mix the two together. I'm going to get the sky color sorted out here. So we've got ultramarine blue, and then I want quite a bit of white into that. We need to go onto the horizon line. So horizon line is not going to be as dark as the sea. So I'll just drag that in. I need some more white into that. I need to really lighten that up. That's a lot better. Just get that line established there, and then I'll take it away, take the tape off, and just drag some of that back, and then get the tape going. Yep, losing control of that. And of course now painted fingers, but we've got that started, that horizon line coming in. purple got in there, so we'll just take that off again. Add some more white in there. I'm going to apply quite a bit into the sky. Bearing in mind that we've got clouds up there, so we want to and you're probably thinking, hey, but where's the sea? That's coming, folks, be patient. I'm merely putting in the larger areas here. The sea will come all in good time. Right, so I've established the sky start. Yeah, there's purple in it, not a train smash at all. We can work that out. Right. So now in terms of the sea, we've got a very, very narrow band of sea that's in there. And I just need to find some of my green that I usually use in order to make up a beautiful blue that's running in the sea. Of course, if I can find it. Which is ops normal when you do a video, something will always be missing. And there we go. I have my trusty green. What I use is a cyanine green, and I just use a touch of it because it lightens up into a very nice sea color. So once I get it open, there we go. Oops, need to be. That's what happens when you haven't used the stuff for yoinks. Is the color changes and it needs to be mixed up. Let's see if we've got it right this time. Yeah, nope. Do something a little bit different here. Unfortunately, everything has separated, so I need to just mix it up again. The joys of painting. So, looks like I might have to go and buy a new bottle of this because this is not looking so great. But we shall persevere, folks, with what I have. possibly still salvage some of this. So I'm going to use a brush to reconstitute this little bit that I do have. And then I'll just add a smidge to the brush that I'm going to use. And then okay folks, I just took a little bit of a break there just to quickly block in the water and put in an idea of water that's going to go into the rocks. I'm going to continue on this and then I'll come back and add this to the short video. And yeah, if you really enjoy seeing what you see here and you wish to take a workshop with me, you can drop us a message. Okay, so folks, what I've done is I've blocked in here now, and I'm going to start working on the detailed, well, not detailed parts, but getting the rocks in the correct order. And so I need to get to the big picture myself, so I can find it. There we go. Got to get all my screen sorted out. Okay. Right, so mixing up that lighter brownish color for the lighter rocks. Just getting some more yellow ochre into that, and then dash of white. And let's see where we go with this. So got a splotch in there. And now we need to get some additional water into this. So we're going to have to let this dry up a bit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on the clouds. And get a slightly smaller one for that. For now one at least. And go over to mix up a dirty cloud colour. Use a bit of a brush for this one. Right folks, I'm going to let that sit and dry for a while. It is quite sticky at the moment, so we'll let that dry for a while and I'll catch you in a bit. Cheers. Okay folks, so we've got to dried it up a bit here now. Getting back to the big picture again for myself so I can see what I'm doing. And going to add in water. Yeah, got quite a bit of texture onto this here with the drying paint. No worries. Getting in some of the rock puddles onto the rocky shore. Need to work on the waves a bit, so we need a bit more weight. Extra titanium white there. And work on those waves. folks, that's about it. I'm going to call that a wrap. I'll take a photo and pop it in along with the video. From me, Cappy, have a great day, and let's learn to paint Taiwan. Cheers.